All right, now we're going to look at inserting and deleting rows and columns. We're going to insert and delete using the sales group of the home tab. You need to know that new rows are added above the active cell and columns are added to the left of whatever column the active cell is in. So to begin, we've still got the 8.4 school budget open. We're going to select any cell in row 4, and we're going to go to the insert button on the sales group, and we're going to insert a new row. So we're going to insert sheet rows. And notice, like I talked about just a minute ago, a new row was added above the active cell, and it keeps you active in the new row. Everything below it was shifted down. All these formulas automatically update for the new row numbers when you do that as well. So now we're going to click on A4, and we're going to add in the values in step 4. We're going to add a utilities expense. Type in the values that it gives us to do. And now we want this formula to be consistent with the other rows, so we're going to click J3 and we're going to use the fill handle like we talked about last time to fill that formula down. And notice again it just automatically updates for the correct row. So we're going to push escape. Next we're going to add in 2 rows above the top row, and to do that we're going to select A1 and A2. And the reason we're doing that is instead of selecting A1 and adding a new row and then doing it again, when you highlight 2 or more cells and then do an insert, it'll add the same number of rows or columns if you have multiple columns selected. So we're going to insert sheet rows there. Notice we have 2 new now. In A1 we're going to type in proposed school budget. In A2 we're going to do first year of program. We're going to merge and center A1 all the way to J1 to make this more like a title. And we're going to do the same thing for A2 to J2. And now we're going to look at inserting a column. We're going to make a blank column here between I and J to just set this total off a little bit. So we're going to select any cell in the J column. And then we're going to do an insert just like we did before, but instead of rows, we want a sheet column. And notice there's our blank column. So we also get this insert options button, and what that allows you to do is you can format this column exactly like the column to the left of it or the right when you insert a new column like that, or clear any formatting at all. So for instance, if this was a dollar amount and this was going to contain dollar amounts, we could insert it the same as the left. But maybe this formatting was a little bit different and we wanted that on this one, then we could select the one on the right. But for now we're just going to leave that blank. Finally, very similar to inserting rows and columns, we can delete them as well. We're going to do that doing the delete button here, and again you'll have the same options we had for insert, except for it'll just remove them. So we're going to delete row 10. So to do that, we're going to select anywhere in row 10, and we're going to go to delete and delete sheet rows. And notice that it's deleted, that all the formulas updated to now they only include row 5 through 10, just like we would want it to update. It's the exact same thing for deleting columns. Just so you know, you just go to delete and you delete sheet columns. So that's it for inserting and deleting rows and columns. So we're going to save this document, and next we're going to look at sorting and applying cell styles.